Hello everyone, it's Sheila back again. Welcome to my channel. I'm busy sewing up the little blue cardigan, that I was knitting. I want to get it sewn up and put onto my eBay shop for sale tonight, because before midnight tonight, because I have that offer which they give me every fortnight, 80% off selling fees. But it's only up until midnight tonight, so once I get this sewn up it'll be on eBay. And it is I've made just a round neck one with this one, because I'm doing a pattern with this one as well. And I have pictures. There is be a hat on the pattern as well, but I do have pictures with little collars on this one, but I haven't got a one with a round neck. And I need a picture of the round neck as well, so people can see what can be knitted off the pattern. So this one's the only one I've made with a round neck. All the rest have had collars on, which I have pictures for, so I want the pictures for this one as well, for the pattern when I get round to it. I still have a 22 inch to knit. This is 20 inch. I still have a 22 inch to do, which I will knit after this one. But it will have a collar on the 22 inch one. I think this one actually looks better with the collar, because there is a little hat that goes with it, and I think it's better with the collar and the little hat on the with the cardigan. But I have also been busy. Another pattern. I'm going to show you one. This is not my own pattern. This is a pattern that I found must be about 30 years ago. I was in a hospital waiting room. My husband had an appointment at our local hospital, and I was sitting in the waiting room waiting for him, reading through, you know, the magazines you get in the hospital. I don't know whether they still put them in there now, but this was over 30, I'm sure it was over 30 years ago, because I knit a sweater from this pattern with I made it with stripes, different colour stripes. It was just a short sleeved, I'll show you the pattern in a minute, but it was just a short sleeved little sweater I made with all the different coloured stripes from all the little balls of wool that I had left over from little baby's cardigans that I had been knitting for my granddaughter at the time, and probably my grandson. But anyway, they are over 30 years old now, so I know that this pattern is over 30 years old. And you're just sitting reading the pattern and you say, oh, I like that pattern, so I ripped it out, you know, and put it in my bag. So this is the pattern. This is what the pattern actually was. You know, it's a little short crop top thing. But I made it to suit myself, because, you know, naturally at my age then I wasn't going to show my midriff, so I made it to the length, the longer length. And I also made another sweater with it, the longer length, but I made it with long sleeves as well. But like I say, this pattern here is not my own, but it is a free pattern, so there won't be any copyright or anything on them. So I printed it out into my PDF maker, and I've made the pattern. There's only the one picture because I've got instructions going on to the back as well. So I've wrote it out exactly as it was on the pattern, because it was in bits and pieces in the pattern. It was you know, a couple of pages with bits, parts of it on one side and parts on the other, so I had to work it out all into one pattern. So this is going up onto eBay, and I'll be putting it up shortly, but I'll only be putting up one pattern at a time, because normally when I put these patterns up, I put them up about 10. You know, so there's at least 10 people can buy them straight away if they wanted. But with this special offer being on eBay, if I put a bulk pattern up like that with 10 in, I only get the special offer on actually the first pattern that's sold. The rest go at the normal price, so I'll only be putting them up one at a time. But if someone buys it, as soon as it's bought, I'll put another one up. So there'll always be one there, but it's going to be replaced every time someone buys it. That's just for, and it's the same price as all my other ones, £2.50. That's what I'm charging, because like I'm saying, it's not my own pattern, but it is my own work putting it into a pattern, into a proper pattern leaflet like this. So that's for that one. And I'm having a cup of tea here before it gets cold. And I was at my granddaughter's yesterday, and when I came home I had a couple of orders to post. You know, a couple of my other knitting patterns had been sold on eBay and Etsy actually. And while I normally wait until about 10 o'clock, after 10 till about 10:30, walk up to the post box. I closed my curtains, must have been about 9 o'clock, because it was really dark and dull. It got dark early and it was sort of dull on and off most of the day. And I wrote out these patterns and I opened my front door to walk up to the post box and quickly change my mind. I never even heard the rain. I think it's with us having double glaze and you don't hear a lot of sound outside, but I think I would have had to swim up to the post box actually, how bad the rain was. And I thought I wasn't getting my car out the garage just to drive up to the post box up the top of the street, so they'll wait until today. I'll be posting them today when I nip out to the post office, because I do have to buy some more stamps, because if I sell any patterns today I haven't got many stamps left, so I have to go to buy some postage stamps. But anyway, I'm going to show you that pattern, this one here. I'm going to show you how I made it into a long sleeved sweater. I have the sweater here. I've had this for a lot of years, and I made it off the largest size on the pattern. The pattern actually has 3 sizes on it. It is 32 to 34, 36 to 38 and a 40 inch, and I made this one off the 40 inch, and I'm going to put this sweater on. So I'm going to stop the video and put it on just to show you what it looks like when it's on. I have been walking around my house with this computer trying to find a good light to show this sweater in. And I finally found standing in my hallway is probably about the best. So this is what the sweater looks like when it's being worn. I'll show you the back, put my hair out the way. So that's what you can do with the pattern. Like I'm saying, it was just short sleeves and it would only have come up to here, the actual pattern, but you know, at my age and the amount of extra body I have round here, I'm not going to show my midriff, but the younger ones will like it like that. So that was just a little bit extra on this video. So that's me back again. Tighten my hair up a little bit. I've left the sweater on because it just messed my hair up taking it off. I'm going to have my cup of tea. And for anyone watching, this sweater must be about 25 years old. I do take care of my clothes. I only wear it now and again because it's meant, you can see, it's got a lot of holes in it with the lacy pattern. You would think it would be cool in the summer, but it's not. I would only wear it of a night time if I was going out somewhere of a night time, because during the day in the hot weather it's still a double knitting sweater and it is rather warm. But the other one I had with the short sleeves was much better because it had short sleeves and that. So but I do wear this now and again in the winter, but I usually wear one of those like little top things underneath the little thin straps, you know, like, because it does feel cold in the winter when the wind blows through the holes. But that's just my little bit video. I'm getting on with my sewing, and let's see, I did a little bit. I got a little bit of my own, lots of sleeves, when I was at my granddaughter's yesterday. Got a little bit of that done. Just a little bit, mind you, because you know I do too much talking when we are there, because me and my granddaughter I wasn't there last week because I went to a party thing, so we had a lot to talk about. And then when I came home, I did a bit more of this one, the rosebud one. I think I've got about another, I think I have to do this row here. I've just done the stitches for the rosebud there. You can just see the little holes there. I think I have to do the top part of the rosebud and then do another 6 rows and then do the rosebud again and then knit 4 rows and then do the border on the bottom, and that one will be finished. So I'll be able to take a photograph of that one as well, and that one pattern, and then I can sort the pattern, the PDF out for that one as well. So that'll be 2 patterns I'll have going when I finish that one. And that'll be 3 patterns when I get this one sorted out. I do need these patterns to sell so that I can walk up to the post box every night. It's exercise. Because it looks like all that rain we had, my garden is drenched. It's going to take a little while for it to dry out, but we are expecting more rain for the next few days, so dear me knows when I'm going to get anything else done. The only thing I can do in the garden at the moment is weeding, and you know, I can pull weeds out, but the soil is rather, I was wanting to dig some more because I had a lot of peas. I was going to put some peas in because the peas I had in last year, I think it was, I did save a lot of them and dried them, and they are ready to go into the garden, and I can still go, they still have about 3 months growing time, so that's about all the peas take. So I do want to put some peas into the garden as well, so I'm hoping it dries up quick. But that rain last night, and I think it went on half during the night as well, in the early hours, it went on for quite a long time. But we haven't had any thunder or anything like that unless it was during the night, and I never heard it. When I go to sleep, I'm dead to the world. So anyway, that's my little bit for today, and thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you all another time. So bye for now.